Hey everybody, my name is Ivica. Thank you so much for joining me on the latest episode of I'm Gaming Podcast. This is a podcast about the video game industry, entrepreneurship, gaming nostalgia, really cool miniature simulations, and many more things I find to be in the same realm of business and creative ventures. Like always, first and foremost, a huge thanks goes to my Patreon supporters who really and truly make this podcast possible. Thank you all so much for being here and continuing to be here month in and month out. Please everyone else check out my Patreon supporters in the description below. Now this is episode 258 and it's all about Turmoil, however you want to pronounce it. A really cool game, a really cool simulation that was released more than 8 years ago actually, but which I recently got a chance to play due to the fact that it's free on Steam, so I got it. I'm sorry, it's not free on Steam, it's free on the Epic Games Store, where you can find it already now. It's going to be free for a couple of more days. But it's an incredible game, a really simple, easy to understand, easy to get into game that has a huge amount of appeal, at least for me, which comes completely unexpectedly. So what is Turmoil? It's basically a simulation of the oil industry, the oil digging industry at the turn of the 20th century. So it's basically set in 1899, where you run a basic oil rigging business. You find your plot, you buy it, you go there, you drill it, you sell it, and then you move on. It has a really kind of easy to understand and get into gameplay core loop, but one that slowly builds around it and provides a whole lot of fun. Like I said, completely unexpectedly, because it operates with some really simple elements, like the fact that you sell your oil either to incorporate left or incorporate right, which are set on the sides of your screen, and many other things that are super easy solutions that look and feel almost like placeholders, but are actually good enough or perfect enough for this game, because they all kind of sync together in a way that makes Turmoil something that you want to replay. So every time you go out, you kind of have that need to grind, to figure out where to place your drills, how to get more oil, how to sell it for a better price. But at the same time, once you're finished, you want to kind of improve stuff and then move to your next drilling episode. And that's a really smart and really engaging way to make everything, and it's a game that presently has overwhelmingly positive kind of review and rating, or very positive from all reviews on Steam, for example, and it definitely deserves it. But at the same time, it's a really good showcase of smart game design that focuses on the things that are actually fun and engaging, and does not have that pressure to make things more serious or more in-depth or more different, let's call it like that, than it has to be. And this is why it provides an almost like a tabletop game experience that is expanded into the digital world. And that's a great example for anyone who is into game design, to see how things can do stuff in a smart, effective and engaging way, which often seems to people like they're kind of in a conflict. Either you have a deep, well-developed game that is expensive and hard to make and takes loads of time, or you have a simple game that is fast to make but simply doesn't connect to the audience in the same manner. That's completely untrue, and Turmoil simply shows this in a most practical, direct manner possible. That's why I think it's an awesome game that you should check out on Epic Games Store and get it for free right now, or get it whenever you like, because it's well worth your time if you're into simulations. So there you have it. This is a short episode. It's basically all about a really good game that's fun to play and can teach you a lot of game development and game design lessons. So I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please consider supporting me on Patreon. Please consider becoming my channel member. Please consider checking out my books on Amazon. But most importantly, check out the best and cheapest, which is completely free option of supporting me, and that's subscribing to my channel and being here for my new videos, or checking out my old I'm Gaming podcast episodes. That's all for me. Like I said, this was episode 258. Check out Turmoil, and thanks for being here. My name is Ivica. Once more, thanks for listening, and I'll talk to you in precisely 7 days from now. Until then, bye bye.